We are just to the west of you, Coach, on the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Miami Dolphins. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go. Ready, blue ready. 52, bandit. Wait, hold up. Mike 52. Hey, check. Shit. Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Check 9. Wait, hold up.
The second-year man from USC, this is Ronald Jones. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
Only one way to describe Ronald Jones' rookie season with Tampa Bay, and that's disappointing. Drafted to be their lead runner, just 23 carries on a team that ranked 29th in the NFL in rushing.
Now Winston. And this one caught by Cameron Brate. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that'll open things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the end routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
At the 50-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Watch the block. Hey, even. Showing up. Shit. Let's go.
Winston, a handoff. This is Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Ready. Black, can do that? Right there in the middle. 55. Easy. Green, triple team.
Third and long for Winston. He's going to wind up in there. It's caught inside the 25. A gain of 32 that time.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Winston. He completes it to Jones. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
2nd and 3 at the Dolphins' 14-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Watch the backer, watch the backer. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
This is Peyton Barber. He led them in rushing a season ago. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Here we go. Switch. Deuce. There we go.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Follow. Easy. Hey, where's 52? Block 52. Let's go.
Jameis to throw it. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Taco Charlton. He brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12. Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long.
5 on 50. I'm coming after you. Hey. Mike, 55. Check. Hey, 5-0. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Winston. And the pressure gets to him again. Raekwon McMillan providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. And his kick is absolutely perfect. So they'll likely get a few more drives before we see the second team, but a good start for the first unit with 3 points.
Yeah, good start, and now they want to see them build on it because you're exactly right. They'll get a few more drives at this stage of the preseason. Can they continue to evolve and add to what we just saw in the first drive?
This is taken at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Mike, 45. Let's go. Check. Press down.
They'll run with the second-year man from ASU, Kalen Balazs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
First down, Miami.
40. Hey, let's get that ball here. Right here. Kill.
Now Balazs. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's how we play, fellas.
You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And now with a play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start. Now after the false start, here's 2nd and 7.
Regular.
Here's P-Ryan. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Check nipple.
Now a carry for P-Ryan. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. They go play action. Fitzpatrick. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. But what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Check 52's the mark.
From the gun, Winston. He's going to look deep for Perriman. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. And even 50 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Everyone's got 4 down. 1, 2, check 3. No, check that. Wait, 2 right here.
To throw, Winston. And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. They get 5 yards on the run there. Still left staring at a 3rd and about 14.
Brings up 3rd and 14.
Blue lady. We got it. 30. Trump. Mike 52. Easy. Here we go. Mike 52. Here we go.
Here's Winston. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And Gay knocks this one through. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So the scores on their first two possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
Now, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
Get ready. Their own 25-yard line.
Right there.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They are still in search of their first points in the ball game, but only down 6-0 as they begin with a first down. And that'll set them back 5.
Mike spot forward. Mike spot forward. Watch the slap. Watch the slap. Kill.
Now P-Rod will get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
On 2nd and 12, Fitzpatrick. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. And out across midfield down to the 45. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick. It's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. The catches like that, that's what the Dolphins envisioned when they took Gesicki high in the second round a season ago. He did have 22 catches as a rookie, but did not find the end zone. Certainly feels more comfortable wearing number 88, his old college number, after sporting 86 as a rookie. To throw again on 2nd down. Fitzpatrick. And down he goes. Fitzpatrick sacked. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
So now after the sack, 3rd and long, and Fitzpatrick and company a little work to do.
51 to Mike, boy. 51. Hey, keep it up. Keep it up.
Fitzpatrick now from the 50. It's complete to Graham. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
First down, Dolphins.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
This quarterback now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Working out the gun, Fitzpatrick. Going for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
So opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Check four.
52 and 56. 52 and 56.
Slam.
They run it with Balaj. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal. Now Fitzpatrick. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Credit the sack to Vita Vea.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal? Here's Fitzpatrick. Well, he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. From 17 yards out, as his guys cannot take the lead with the extra point. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Under a minute to play here in the half. Time for a late drive.
It makes sense when you think about it. Hey, try and get a field goal, give yourself a lead going into the half. But if you're going to do this, you better have supreme trust in your quarterback. Supreme trust in the guy who's going to handle the football. Because if you turn it over here, not only do you go in down at the half, you've given the momentum squarely to your opponent.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. Here's Winston. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. It's a gain of 16. First down, Tampa Bay.
Chris Godwin, the former Penn Stater, should see an increase in action and production in 2019 with Adam Humphries and Deshaun Jackson gone from the team. 842 yards in 2018. Second only to Mike Evans on the Buccaneers.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
You got nothing.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Check 99. Check 99. Come on. Stand back. Switch.
Winston. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Blue 80. Check 52 to Mike. Strip the ball. Strip that. Let's go.
Winston now to throw on first down. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down. As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they've left their starting quarterback out there for this second quarter. But I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on second and 10. Draw play. Winston to Jones. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. That gain of 15 gets them on the doorstep, first and goal. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Wait. Army. 5-2 is the Mike. Mike 5-2. Mike. Let him go. And let's pin it hot.
Winston. And he's got his tight end Howard. It's a Buccaneer touchdown. O.J. Howard, as the first half is winding down. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation. We're trying to get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And
Right there.
the Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Fitzpatrick now to throw on first down. And he completes it to Wilson. And Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
Wilson. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Miami.
Hey, check.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Check 50. Check 50.
Left.
45 to Mike.
Final play of the half, Fitzpatrick. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. Jennings was the one he was looking for. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Sit up. Mike 20.
Now it's the backup Gabbert. This one complete to Scott Miller. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory, down at the 31.
Now. Hey, Charlie. Way to go. Shoot.
Out of the gun, Gabbert. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard. I will guarantee you, the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise. And it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play. Really setting the tone for this third quarter. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Hey, Mike 20. Defense.
Throwing. Gabbert. And he's going to go down again. Credit the sack to the safety, Rashad Jones.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Need something for deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Here we go. General West. Back. Ready.
From the gun, Gabbert. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Davis now to return it. Nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you can play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
Let's get it. Ready. Check 45 at the mark. Hey, we heavy on the edges. Check 3.
Again, it's Balaj. They'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Hey, check Mike 45. Let's go, D. 45 to Mike. All right. Let's go, D. Let's go.
The pressure drops off as they look to throw. He's going to rifle intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Say. Check 30.
Look at me. Go.
Hey, watch the ship.
On the ground, it's Barber to start the drive. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Peyton Barber, 53 yards as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Rock it.
You got tight.
Ready?
Check 5.
They're going to try and run. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, and if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
45. Mike, 45. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Hey, check Mike 45. Hey, here we go.
Rosen will throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
So now here in the second week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle? No mental mistakes? Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
On 3rd down, Rosen. Looking left side, and he's got him in. It's Ford. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter if it's man or zone, deep ball, short ball, and that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
Check 45.
Protein spill.
On 2nd down now, Laird, and he's got this down to the 35. The Miami 1st down, that one going for a gain of 11.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. Completes it to Hearns. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. He got 29 yards that time. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Rosen looking to throw. Screen, it's complete. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be second and goal. Well, this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Allen Hearns there to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. This fielded at the 2. He's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Let's go.
The Bucs
60
offense set to begin their next possession.
64, reach.
Check 24, check 24. Alert 3.
They'll start on the ground with Barber.
Watch it 3.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Come on,
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
Come on, let's go. Slam, slam.
6-6, pull it high.
Switch. Shoot. Wide. Get
it.
First down, they go with Barber again. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a second and 13. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the third quarter. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports.
Clear. Go.
20, Mike 20. Check pass.
Go.
Now on second and 13. Gabbard. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a third down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
The Bucs on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. Gamble. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hudson. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. First time they've looked his way in this game, he comes through picking up the first. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 43.
Hey, Sam off.
Double up.
Go. Now.
Barber on 1st and 10. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And down to the 28-yard line. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Set, ready? 30 base.
Check, 55, goodbye. Let's get the ball. Check.
2 draw corker.
Come on, switch it. Switch. Check safety. Kill.
Light. Hit it.
They'll run here with Barber. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here we go. Hey, Wahoo! 60 outlaw.
I got him. 90 is a mic. 90.
Hey!
Check pass. 90 is a mic.
2.
From the 25 on 2nd down. Gabbert. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that.
That's right.
Anytime we have
That's
a
right.
defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
After the interception, here's Rosen to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Well, that decision to me was all about pulling up the chart. You know, that beautiful chart that tells you when to go for 2, when to go for 1. I do love it. It helps you with your decision-making during heated times. And just look at it right here in this point of the game. Go for 2. Try and make it a field goal difference.
And now just up 1 makes the rest of this 4th quarter a little more interesting.
Yeah, they followed the chart. They just didn't get the 2 points on the board, did they?
Nope.
You ready?
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position and throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Down.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Pick it up, guys, pick it up. Hey, Mike 20, Mike.
Ready?
To throw, Gamble. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Cordray Tankersley, the one who got a hand in there, knocked it away. You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now, it's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, you know, remember, they're carrying 90 now. And with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the final cut. Oh, yeah, a lot of guys to learn for these games.
The Bucs on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
No. Check. Lucky.
Go.
From the shotgun, it's Gabbard. And that's complete. It's Watson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
This quarterback now 4 of 6 since taking over, and he's got a first down. Here's Gabbard now. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it's 2nd down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. On 2nd down, Barber gets through, and now an opening. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 22 yards there, a first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Ready. 50, plant. Look, squeeze.
Watch the eye. Kill. Turn up.
Get it.
Running is Barber. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
At the 24-yard line.
Let's go. 10-2 stop. Hey, Delta.
Get away from him. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. Hey, watch the ball. Hey, check Mike 39.
Bam.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins.
To throw is Gabbard. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. A big seam, and he might go all the way. He's at the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room, where they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave them a comfortable lead.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Come on,
The
set.
Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Check 37. Check 37.
Cut. Go.
Motion to backfield. Motion to the backfield.
Now.
From the 31, Gabbard. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down.
Shift, shift.
Weapon.
36, 36.
Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot. Right. Hit it.
Gabbard. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big 30-yard play on third.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10.
Hey.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Bring it.
Go. Shoot.
Gabbard to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
Ready,
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a
Look at me.
bundle.
Zipper. Hey, lock it. Leo. Big grip.
Here's Gabbard. Position and he pulls it in. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty would do for them?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
So a big play coming now for the Bucs as they'll go for 2.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Joker. Check 9. Check. Tight dog. Check 3. Hey, switch gears. Kill.
Come. Ready.
They're going to try to run for it. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. So with just under 40 seconds to go, you figure this is going to need to bounce their way if they have any shot. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
180.
Check, 45, come on.
Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe. Play outside deep. Don't let him breathe, defense.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we bid you good night from Tampa.